Hi, I've managed it. I completed all 13 books on the book long list. So this vlog, it's about the final book that I've read, and it's my prediction of what I think will win because it's announced the 3rd of November. And I'm hoping to get this video out on the 2nd of November, the day before, but fingers crossed. The final book is this one, Bewilderment by Richard Powers, and the cover is absolutely stunning. It's the world, it's sort of nature, it's I don't know whether you can see it properly. You've got trees, you've got water, and then you've got these bright spots of colour, which are the birds. And I think it's an absolutely stunning cover. The book itself, it's a very good read as well, and it's almost in two. No, it's not in two parts. There's two themes running through it. You've got a father and son relationship, and then you've got the whole discussion about the environment and climate change, which isn't rammed down your throat as I've seen in some books. You've got Theo, who is an astrobiologist, and he's got a son, Robin, who has got all sorts of behavioural issues. The mum, Ali, she died in a car crash. So Theo is bringing up Robin on his own and struggling with being a single parent. He's an astrobiologist, he's into science, his job is discovering planets. It's using, let me get this right, spectroscopic technology to get feedback from other planets and try and build up ideas of worlds that are similar to Earth. So that is his job. So he is a scientist. But when it comes to his son, he will not have science interfering with his son in the way that he will not have drugs given to him to try and calm him down. The doctors say that Robin is on a spectrum, but Theo argues that every person on this planet is on a spectrum. We are all different levels of a spectrum, and he refuses to give his son any drugs at all. What he does do is he signs him up for neurofeedback therapy, which is all to do with mapping brainwaves. And you've got a sort of similarity, you've got a sort of connection where he's mapping the planets. This therapy is mapping brainwaves, and it's the idea of feeding into other people's brain patterns so you can isolate and recognize emotions. And Robin changes. It does work. Alongside this, you've got the story of the environment. Robin develops a deep empathy for the world and what is happening to it, and the fact that all these animals are going to become extinct, and it's his driving force. He wants to do banners, he wants to protest. His mother was an environmental advocate. She would go to Washington on a regular basis and lobby for things to change, and you get this passed on to her son, and it is a very, very interesting, no, it's not interesting, fascinating book. You get science and you get relationships, and it's a nice intermingling of the two, and it's very thought-provoking. And I cried. I'll admit it, I cried. It is a book that's about relationships, but it's about so much more as well. So that is Bewilderment. Now, when it comes to the book of shortlist, this is on the shortlist, along with The Promise, Great Circle, A Passage North, No One Is Talking About This, and The Fortune Men. So you've got a very wide range of books. Historical fiction. You've got someone who spends the first half of the book travelling the world talking about social media, only to log herself off when a family tragedy occurs. You've got memories of Sri Lanka and the war in Sri Lanka. You've got a fictional account of a young woman wanting to circumnavigate the world. You've got a story set in South Africa and a family saga. And then you've got this one. Very, very different stories. I think this one will win, because it's what the judges look for. Are they looking for a good story? Are they looking for something that's got a message? I think they'll probably go for this one because they're looking for the message. And yes, I did enjoy it. If you was going for a good story, the one that I would choose is The Fortune Man. I love this one. I love the story of this young man in Tiger Bay, and I found that really emotional, really heartbreaking, and that is the one I would choose. But I think the judges will choose this one. So on the 3rd of November we'll find out whether I'm right. So happy reading, take care, bye.